I presume that's all working. I have just assumed this is going to work. Okay, there's the music. We have music. That was loud. For me, we can get rid of the timer because we don't need that anymore. There we go, that's better. Hello, welcome to Puzzle Speedrun stream. That's the name of the stream. And my arm. Hi, arm. It's fine. I definitely don't have the chat over here, so I can read it. We also have different view from last week, mainly because I can't get the same angle as last time, so we've gone for a new one. I think the puzzle fits. If not, we can move the camera. I feel like I could actually move it forward and across. And who knows, that might work better. It's only slightly asymmetrical. It's fine. It's also quite dark. Maybe I should just go back to the old angle. Why is it dark? It wasn't that dark earlier. It's fine. We go with it. New angle each week. That's how we know which one it is. But hopefully everyone is having a good... I was about to say Easter Sunday. It's not Easter Sunday anymore. That was last Sunday. I hope everyone's having a good post-Easter Sunday. That's a thing. But yes, we are back with Greengrocers. I was going to do a new one, but I feel like if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget it. So we'll just go with this and hope it works. I've also got a cup of tea in the background because that's... Wait, I could move this tea now to over here. It's fine. I'll also just block the other puzzles that are... Where's my... over here. Let's not talk about this Tetris puzzle because it was a nightmare and I haven't finished it. But yes, we shall be starting our Greengrocer on at some point. Do we wait for the 10 minutes like we normally do, or do we just do it? I feel like we just do it. And we'll work out the times later. Now, for some reason, when on my YouTube yesterday, which if you haven't followed, no, that's not the thing you do. If you haven't subscribed, then do that. You can use the YouTube command, and then my favourite command, which then says "Go here." Or you can go check out my Hong Kong 2024 vlog. That was well timed. For some reason, the Greengrocer puzzle yesterday got a lot of views. And by lots of views, I mean 20. That's a lot of views. It says "Go here." I should probably change the thing to say "Go here." 20 whole views exactly. I only checked it earlier. I was just like, what? I don't understand. Why is it getting the tiniest amount of traction? 20 whole views, none of them were me. Also, none of them were me. I feel like we need to clarify that. I didn't watch that video yet. But yeah, I've been slowly getting everything onto the YouTubes. Did you know? I don't know how Twitch extended the deadline. I only found that out recently for the highlights thing. But it's just like, why impose the deadline if you're going to extend it? It's fine. But I've been enjoying putting things on YouTube. I like how the thumbnails all line up, but that's just me. That's just me. Righty ho, let's get ready to rumble. Neatness is good, exactly. It's not that I care about YouTube, but you know, it's fun to do because I get to put the thumbnails on. You've moved everything of mine onto YouTube, or have you moved it elsewhere? Also, I need to keep an eye on that timer so we start on time. Kept the Unite on Twitch. I mean, thank you. So, we need to keep all the Tetris on Twitch as well, so I can watch the Tetris at any time. It's fine, I've clipped everything that I want to clip before. It's fine. Right, we're going to start the puzzle in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, God. At least this week, I've done the box. Now, if I see pieces stuck together from last week, I will take them apart. I might just do of that. Right, what am I doing? Let's not put edge pieces in there. That's a stupid idea. Because I need the box. It's fine. I definitely remember how to do the puzzle. And I definitely haven't done other puzzles this week that have occupied my mind. This Tetris puzzle, let's just start talking about it. The image on the box is not the puzzle. So there is no point of reference for what the puzzle is. That should tell you everything you need to know about that Tetris puzzle. And when you think about the fact that it's like the same 6 or 7 colours across the whole thing, it's been a bit of a pain. I still haven't finished it. And it's a 1,000-piece puzzle, so you can imagine the torture that has caused. But yeah, then I don't know why I thought Reddit must have something on this puzzle, surely. Reddit did have something on this puzzle, and it has a photo of the completed puzzle, so I've used that for reference. But the post was basically like, it's not just me, right? The image is not the one on the front of the puzzle. So yeah, that's been a fun puzzle time. Of course, fun inverted commas. So we do a more fun puzzle. Like this one. This one's fun. Because there's lots of things that you can do. Sometimes you want to work on the dog. Sometimes you just want to work on the flowers at the bottom. But either way, you can do something. Now, last week, when I did the puzzle again after 4 years, I definitely felt like my approach was somewhat okay, in that we do we edge first, then we do the sign, then afterwards we decide what to do from there. I've come today with more of a strategy. Can I tell you what that strategy is? No. And why, you might ask? Because I don't know what it is. All I can imagine with that is just the gif of good job pooping, but yeah. Okay, I just need to where's the camera? That's important. And again, the camera focuses. This is good. What's also good is that today's music is brought to us by insert sponsor. No, I didn't know this until recently. You can find specific. I'm going to sound so old. I can just imagine the size now. You can find videos on YouTube which are very long, play music, and don't have ads. The reason why that's important is because when I've been doing like this sort of stuff at school for PSHE, where I play the music in the background, whatever, or I play any video, I always get ads, and it really annoys me because I have to then just be like, oh, for God's sake, and mute it, and then the ad can't skip it, and I was like, meh. So this is a big discovery for any future lo-fi autumn music playing lessons. Okay, we are almost done sorting. Maybe that I did consider using live split for today, but I was like, I don't know what splits we want. But I feel like piece sorting should be a thing. Like, we need to start establishing things better, because now I know I can do it, and now I actually can do the stream stuff. Then I can actually, put the splits in and make it professional. Because obviously everyone's going to be speedrunning this puzzle on speedrun.com. So, important splits, we've got sorting and edging. Is one of them dropping pieces on the floor? That's actually a disaster, I can't see it. Found it. I feel like each puzzle could have its own splits, which is very dangerous. Because that would mean I have to commit to a strategy every time. Oh, they go together. Goes up. I mean, we also need to do the 2 other puzzles that are still wrapped up from when I bought them 4 years ago. Okay, ooh. Right, whatever time that is for the sorting, I've now sorted it. Okay, puzzle is going there. Okay, I need to be mindful that the camera needs to see stuff. Okay, they don't actually go together. Instead they go together that way. They don't go together. So I was actually considering doing a cooking again today, because I wanted to use up my ripe bananas and do some kind of like banana muffin-y situation, but I couldn't be bothered. It's fine. I can make the bananas could do with a bit more ripening, if I'm being honest. So it's not actually that big of an issue. But yeah, I was just like, I mean, I could make them now. I could wait till like Tuesday or Wednesday to do it, and it'd just be even better. So okay, the puzzle is going off the screen, so I need to be aware of the space, right? These join up. Right, I've got all the grapes. I still need to go over more. I need to move this box. I think I know what the puzzle looks like. Let's move the camera back. It's fine. We adapt with the camera. We'll get there eventually. And that's the scale, that's the oats, the cabbage, these are the bottom flowers. Those are some tins, there's bottom flowers, there is the boy, there is more boy. There's rhubarb. It's fine, I've remembered the puzzle bit, he says. Okay, top edge is nearly complete. Oh, I'm definitely missing some pieces. That is not good. It's fine, I was missing pieces last time, but we managed to do it. So yeah, apart from the banana muffins, I've also got other things to make on what day? Tuesday. I've got to make leaving cakes. But I got to. I mean, I want to. And by making leaving cakes, I do mean Rocky Road, which isn't cake. By baking definition. So I went to a supermarket whose name definitely doesn't rhyme with Lesco's, and I thought, you know, let's do a browse because there could be some Easter stuff. Because, you know, people don't buy Easter chocolates on time. They buy them after Easter. Less goes more like more goes. I mean, I am actually... Oh god, how do I say this? I am going to aforementioned supermarket. I go less. So I go less to less goes. I think is what I'm trying to say. Because it's just the prices. Sorry, I'm going to sound so this is so not important. But the prices just aren't like that. They're comparable to other supermarkets because, you know, other supermarkets are available. So it's like, why do I need to go there? It's cheaper elsewhere. Anyway, back to what I was saying about chocolate. Chocolate, there was not many chocolates. It's very disappointing. Right, this speedrun does not allow time for nose blowing. So that's something to bear in mind for the future. Okay, all of the puzzle is not visible, so this is good to know. That's better, there we go. We found the angle. Taking notes about British supermarkets. I mean, the thing is, like with its name supermarket, is we only go there because my aunt works there, so we get a discount. That's the only reason we go. Right, I am missing pieces, so edge splitters, piece sorting hasn't gone that well. That's also not the right place for that. That goes up there. Right, I don't know where these things go. So this is bad. Do these go here? Aha, they do. Right, so that all joins up. Blurry basket is there, and that joins down there. That joins up there, that's good. Right, frosted flakes, that all joins up there. The basket is there, goes there. What's happened? They don't go together. How many pieces am I missing? Oh my god. Right. time to do piece sorting number 2. Not that we've finished the edge yet. Right, this is where I just put pieces if I see them. Yeah, so there was very little Easter chocolate, which was the first disappointment of the day. The second one was very little Easter anything, because you know sometimes they might have like Easter decorations or stuff like that. There was none of that. However, this was all made up for by other reductions and clearance that they had. First of all, I went to the stationery section, and in the stationery section they had post-its. Sorry, we're not sponsored by post-its. They had sticky notes from Paper Chase. Now, I don't know if you know about Paper Chase. It's expensive. So this tiny little roll of like sticky note tape things was £2, down to 60p. Now, bear in mind that I also get a discount. I was like, yeah, we're getting that. So that's the first one. The second one was, you know, like present bows. You know, you could put like the paper bows on gifts. Also called bows. They were 90p for a pack of 40, and they're paper, so they're recyclable. Because I know this is going to sound awful, but my school has started recycling recently, and and so I'm very much in a, oh yeah, let's get things that can be recycled. I was before, but it's made me even worse. They were 90p. Would anyone like to have a guess at how much they were originally? I found another edge piece, by the way. So a pack of 40 paper bows, reduced to 90p. How much were they before? Hannah is going for £4. Anyone else have a guess in chat? That's a rhubarb somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Before I do the big reveal, which is not that big of a reveal, because, you know, most people won't be able to get this deal. So, the paper bows were £7.50 for 40 paper bows. I don't know your currency. I mean, wait, I've been putting pieces in the wrong places. Oh god. I mean, would you pay, like, let's just make it into dollars. Would you pay $7.50 for 40 paper bows? Yeah, exactly. So not only was I unwilling to pay the original price, I was very shocked by the original price. But it's fine, I got them for 90p. Plus discount. So I was very pleased with that. The other thing I got was marzipan. And I don't know what that is. Now the marzipan I felt was a particularly good deal. Oh, we've finished that edge. Right, this is good because that goes there. Okay, we've almost finished edging. I got marzipan. It was Christmas stock. It's ready rolled marzipan, which I'm also a fan of because I don't want to roll it out myself. £3.45. That was for a 500g roll. I got it for 54p. So basically, I used the scan and shop thing. So you, does America have scan and shop? I feel like that's a very British thing only. Where basically you do the worker's job for them, you scan everything, and then you go to the till and you just scan and pay. Basically, you get to live the childhood dream of being a cashier, and you get to scan everything yourself. That's basically what someone came up with, right? They were like, I want to scan my own shopping. How can we make that happen? Because that's a dream for every child, right? But yeah, those were the first few things that I got. So I had saved, I think it was like £22 up to that point. I'd only spent £3 something. So I was very, very happy with my savings. Certain stores have it, I think, but it's not universal. Okay, I think that's probably the same for here, though, but I just wasn't sure. But happy, no, not happy birthday, happy yesterday birthday. Belated birthday, that's the word. Right, I've messed up the bottom. Somehow. Right, I had all the pieces all along. Hooray, we've done the edge. 22 something minutes, if anyone was counting. But hopefully you had a good birthday, Neil. What did you get up to? Did you do a meal? Not a meal, as in, did you have a meal? If anyone was counting, no. It's fine. I don't expect anyone to count. And how was doing a meal? But yeah, I was very pleased with my bargains basically today. But none of it was Easter stuff. So, you know. Okay, I've done my rhubarb. You can see down there, I've done my rhubarb. So maybe rhubarb split is the first category. Was there cake, Neil? That's also important. I need to... My hands need to get quicker, basically. I need to sort through the pieces quicker. Oh, I dropped a piece. It's between my legs. I caught it. Right, none of those... Oh, that's up there. None of those are what I want. That's there. All of a sudden I've got a High School Musical song in my head and don't know why. So I was thinking about cake, as I often do, just then. And all of a sudden, creme brulee came into my head. And then because I heard creme brulee, I then had to obviously have the rest of Stick to the Status Quo in my head. So yeah, that was a... And we obviously can't play that on the stream. That would be bad. I mean, we could, but it'd be bad. Right, that's the second pass, if we say. Basic chocolate cake with vanilla frosting, nice. Nothing wrong with a basic chocolate cake. I mean, unless it's bad. I'm going to presume it wasn't bad. Right, I should probably be doing this with the the box in front of me rather than doing it just by looking. But the fact that I can do it just by looking is a bit concerning to me, actually. I think it means I've done this puzzle just a bit too many times. I say that. I think I've done it like, what, 6 times in my puzzling career. Right, I think I have now run out of things to do. So we're going to move on to the grapes. Oh, this piece is stuck to my hand. I need to use the lines to help me, because that's what they're there for. I don't know how I've done this quickly. I feel like I need to actually be a tad concerned, because if I can go this quickly, then it means what have I been doing every other time? Like, that's a valid thought, I feel. Oh, I missed a grape. Okay, I can't put that there yet. That doesn't go there. This goes up here. That doesn't go there. Right. Oh, hello. That's there. No. No, it's not. That's also not there, but that joins there. That goes there. That goes there. Things are happening. I should probably not do what I'm doing right now, which is like, let's just put as many of these pieces in right now. And yet, it's what I've chosen to do. However, we can't complain about these. Hello, G Munnins. Oh wait, G Munnins, thank you for the follow. Yesterday, I did see that notification. Why do I like puzzles so much? Let's just well, I have a mathsy brain. So it's kind of like, you know, logic things, solving problems is my sort of thing anyway. But oops, there we go. Have gone back into them recently, because I was doing some tidying up and I found some that we had, and then I started them again, and then here we are. Back on puzzle strips. yeah, there is definitely a satisfying part to them, as Hannah says. But I mean, this is me trying to do a speedrun while not going that fast. That says sun, so that goes there. But yeah, there are some puzzles which I do want to hang up at some point. I just haven't got around to doing that yet, but this one is one where I'm happy to do it over and over again. I am an enjoyer of this puzzle in particular. But hopefully you're having a good Sunday. Welcome to the stream. Now, someone brought it up at school about puzzle competitions, and I was just like, don't get me started on that, please, because they were like, are there puzzle competitions around the UK? And I was like, of course there are, but I don't want that to be what I focus all my time and energy on. Because if I do, that means everything else will go down the drain. Oh, thank you for the Prime sub. Has that alert gone off? There we go. Thank you for the Prime sub. We got to hear Chanel with slow-mo, and we don't get to hear that often. We also won't ever get to see that dance performance ever again, because of things that happened. So enjoy it while it lasts. But hopefully you enjoy the emotes that come with the subscription. I think I need the box soon, but we'll try and go without the box. Have I considered it? Yes, I've considered it. Is it actually a serious consideration? No. But after watching Karen Puzzles for a bit, I was like, oh, I could do that, and then I need to stop watching it, because yeah, otherwise I'd have actually thought about doing it. And that's not what I need in my life right now. I think I've done this edge wrong, or this top bit wrong. But we'll find out at some point. I always, the thing with the Prime sub is I always need to remind myself that I need to use it. Otherwise, I just feel like it's a waste. I'm like, I should use it. Well, yeah, thank you very much for the Prime sub. It's very much appreciated. And, whoops. That doesn't go there. I feel like I've done that wrong, but I can't tell. There we go. Yeah, I'm really bad at sorting out the pieces, so don't get me in a puzzle competition. Also, are they allowed to look at the box for puzzle competitions? I've not ever looked into a puzzle competition for the reason I'd want to do one myself. Of course they are, so I'm adding in extra challenges for myself. I mean, you never know, there could be a blind puzzle run. Okay, maybe that's a category that we need to start doing. That would be funny, because then you have to memorise the puzzles, so it adds extra elements in, which, exactly, it sounds like it's a me thing to do. Right, that goes there, I think. Do I watch any shows? What kind of shows are we talking about? Because I've been watching a lot of like Korean variety shows recently. I say recently, I've watched them all the time, but particularly recently I'm very much into them. I suppose I watch quiz shows, but not as often as I used to. What else? Ooh. Well, I will be watching the yeah, we're not allowed the full song on here. You found a button. Oh no, Hannah's going to press the button all the time now. The Genius, which is a... That I think the other button's just been found. We need to talk about that kind of song because I don't actually like it, I just like that bit. Have I watched All of Us Are Dead? I like zombie ones. I haven't watched it, no. Is it on, what's that thing called? Prime Video. That's the one. I couldn't think of the name. Right, I think I might soon go and have a look at the... I might look at the box soon. But soon, not right now, because I'm doing fairly decently. I mean, I've heard them sing that song live, and I'm like, yeah, that's going to be very good on the night. But as like a casual listen, I might skip it. But I basically listened to 10 Eurovision songs this year, and that's it. And I don't add in anymore. Right, I'm just going to go grab. Oh god, tissue. I don't like it, just that bit. You've hit why songs are popular on TikTok. I mean, for that song, it is a very good bit. That doesn't go there. Wait. This goes here. We've done a big bit of the puzzle. It's on Netflix. That might be an issue. I don't have Netflix. I can't see where that goes. But yeah, I imagine that Malta song might have got popular on TikTok. But she released a version where they say the banned word on it with the new with the new music. And yeah, I can't listen to it without saying that word. Which is not that word, obviously, because it's a Maltese word that means singing. We obviously all know that. Right, I need to at some point, and I haven't done this yet, get the box. Because I'm still trying to do it without the box, and I don't know why. Right. I think it might be box time. Oh wait, that goes here. Aha. Right, it's box time. It should also be tea time. I should probably drink my tea. Okay, I found more pieces. But yes, Malta. I need to add Greece's song on this year somehow, but I don't know how. Because it's not the easiest song to be like, yeah, that has an obvious use. Same for Albania. Denmark's, again, till you replace sand. When I say replace sand, we keep sand, obviously. Sand is very important to the stream. Thank you, Hannah, for the sand. Well, I have a delay if you're not streaming any competitive games to avoid stream sniping. That might just be because my chat's delayed, because I see them come up much later than they happen. And I think it's because my tablet has frozen the stream at some point, and I didn't notice.
Get the cream. Creamy, bro.
Oh, get the cream. Love it. I don't know where that goes. That goes somewhere. Oh yeah, someone who was here for a Balatro stream was like, why is that an alert? I was like, why not? And then I had to explain the context. And I was like, how does one explain the context of get the cream? Right, there's an apple that goes there, so I think I might start moving on to that. I'm also going to start separating the shirt, I think, for the boy at the bottom, because I've seen it a lot. These bananas go here somewhere. Six goes there. Eat more fruit is up there. Oh god, I almost dropped all of the pieces on the floor. That would have been terrible. Okay. Well, I'm sure someone would have found it hilarious. I would not have. Having done this puzzle a week ago, it is so much easier than doing it the first time. Obviously haven't remembered where everything is, but it's just so much better. I should do the dog at some point. Because, you know, people want to pet that dog. That's a very niche reference. Very few people will get it. Can I pet that dog? Oh dear, right. I am trying to find pieces. Aha, there we go. Okay, I think this needs to be like piece sorting number 3. Like, is that the name of the split? Okay, somehow we're 44 minutes in and I didn't realise. It's gone very quickly. Right, that is part of the poster there. Time it goes new, but I have not matched with the time. I haven't kept up with the times. Interpret that one how you want to. Oh, that goes that way. Okay, that top area is looking good. We have more man's tie. There we go. Oh, we've got the 2 people. And they go there. Right, do we think it's time to move the camera angle slightly? Just for fun. How long have you baked for? I like to bake, but I'm too lazy to get the ingredients. My first recollection of baking, I think, was when I was 10. And then there was a show, which some people might have heard of, called The Great British Bake Off. And that started when I was 10. No, it didn't start when I was 10. It started in 2010. And from there, that was like, oh, I want to learn how to bake properly. But recently we were doing some tidying and came across a photo of me in the kitchen. That's funny. Me in the kitchen with my grandma baking. I was just like, God, is that when that started? So that was a nice thing to go and look back at. Oh, I thought that said Meh in the kitchen. That's me, Meh in the kitchen. But yeah, that's when I started, and now I'm 26. Then, when I was at school, we had like when we started cooking lessons. By then, I was already like into it. My parents have worked in food ever since I was born, so yeah, I think it was always kind of inevitable that I'd like food or cooking. And then at some point I started doing a blog and a website. But I don't think it's a very good website. Mind the kitchen. It's like Mind the Gap, but careful the kitchen. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. I'm just doing stuff. Okay, I'm going to take all of the red pieces out. Because red is the bottom left corner of the puzzle, and that's what we can do next. There's pieces that I found where they go. There we go. Yeah, my top tip for people who always say like, I don't know how to cook and all that sort of thing. I always start just by saying, make the things that you want to eat, because there's no point trying to make stuff and you're like, well, I'm not going to eat it because I don't like it. I was thinking main as in the noodle dish. Chow mein the kitchen. Don't put the whole kitchen in your noodles. Wait, it's like everything but the kitchen sink cookies, but everything but the kitchen sink noodles. What is kitchen in German? I should know that. I did German for GCSE. Mein kitchen. Is that what we call it? Tea break. I'm a master of making pot noodles. Easiest meal. I mean, I don't know why, but in like the last 2 years or so, I've suddenly become like, yeah, I'll have a pot noodle. And I never used to. So I don't know what happened. Ah, yes, it is Kuka, thank you. Okay, I should have known that. Right, we'll zoom in on the boy in a minute, once we've done a bit more. You became a student almost a decade too late. I mean, I was having pot noodle or instant noodles at uni. They just weren't pot noodles. They were thingy, the packet ones. Right, let's have a look at these pieces. That one goes there. Oh, this is the pram. That goes there. I like noodles in general. Well, you'll be pleased to know we have a noodle emote. I don't know if you've seen it yet. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. There's the noodle emote, and then do you put cheese on your noodles? Oh, we can talk about cheese. Not because I've got 7 cheeses in my fridge again, but this came up on Ash's story in like a couple of weeks ago, I think now. Right, let me put some pieces down and then we can move on to cheese. You don't have 7 right now. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 cheeses in my fridge. But I suppose the question is, do we count American cheese as cheese or plastic cheese? Because some people do, some people don't. Okay, we also have to incorporate camera movements into the timings. Okay, so while I put some pieces down, when do people use American cheese? Or cheese slices, as we'd call them in the UK. Because I think, like, in general, there is a kind of like universal agreement in the UK of when it should be used. I'm going to assume, Jiminans, that you do not like blue cheese. Okay, this is the basket. I need to remember that. Okay, so breakfast sandwiches, grilled cheese, burgers. Okay, so I agree with all of those. Basically, Ash made a fish finger sandwich, and I was like, you know, that feels like an appropriate time for plastic cheese. Sorry, don't call it plastic cheese. American cheese. I need to not call it plastic cheese. And then he was basically like, yeah, someone said that I should be using like slices of cheddar. And I was like, I don't even eat fish finger sandwiches, but I know that the American cheese is the right cheese in that situation. And I was just like, any kind of that kind of sandwich, I feel is like, you know, we go for American cheese and we go for it. But I'm of the belief that any cheese has a time and a place, including how you prepare it. And how you prepare it can change how the cheese is used. So Hannah says, any other cheese time requires real cheese. That I also agree with. I need to look at chat and also put pieces down, so bear with. I haven't said bear with since I last watched Miranda, so bear with. Does that piece go there? Yes, it does. I never used to be into blue cheese, and then I made one time I made a blue cheese like sauce to go on a potato salad, and since then I was like, yep, I now like blue cheese. So yeah, it's something I recently, well, last 5 years picked up. I don't know why people enjoy eating molded cheese, and the one where they get lava to eat it and vomit it out. I have no idea what that is. No idea. Please elaborate if you can. Is cheese the food version of wine because the agedness of it doesn't matter? I just imagined drinking cheese, and yeah, no. I suppose it is in some way, but I don't think people like, you know how like people that really appreciate wine and stuff like that, and people are just like, yeah, cheese is cheese. That's my kind of feeling, I guess. That goes there. Aha, that connects. Oh, no. Okay, that might go there, and in which case that goes there, which means that's upside down. I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, that's there. I still have no idea where that is, so we can leave it, I guess. Is it there? It's there. Cool. Righty-ho, we've done that bit. Let's move over to this side for fruits. Ah! I see you're Chinese. What's your top 5 yum chow meals? So the bit earlier when I said, I'll move this back a bit, when I don't eat fish, it's because I'm allergic. So I'm allergic to fish and seafood. So I don't think my choices are going to be popular. But that's got to be how do you say bared in mind? I don't know how to say that. Oh, that's weird. Taken into consideration. That's a better way of saying that. I like the rice rolls with the dough sticks. That is probably one of my favourites. I'm not opposed to char siu buns. What else do I like? I like the glutinous rice and lotus leaf, but that tends to have like dried seafood in, which I'm like, meh. But I will still like eat it, I guess, because it's food. I used to like the steamed beef balls, but then when we went to Hong Kong one year, they kept having fish in, and then one year I had an allergic reaction to that, so I stopped eating those in Hong Kong. It's fine, definitely not bitter about that at all. Okay, I need to figure out this piece. This is a mystery. Oh, it's there. That was very obvious. Yes, definitely not bitter at all. What? How could you insinuate that I was bitter from my tone? Ooh, right, I'm now looking for fruits. Or tins. Tins or fruit. Oh, I forgot about roast meats. How can I forget about roast meats? So seal app is roast duck. Seal yolk is the crispy, crispy pork belly. Since I first discovered how to do that myself, it's never the same. Let's put it that way. What is that? Oh, that's down here. That's down there. Tassel bao, absolutely. Roast pork buns. Although I've started to actually prefer, not that everywhere does this, the pineapple topped ones. They are, when done well, they are amazing. Where are these apples? Here. There we go. Right, I need to put some pieces in. They go there. They don't go there. They go there. They are going to go there. Right, what's the time? We're at 1:12, so just over an hour. We are getting there. I think I need to go a bit faster though, so let me start putting things in. I only trust my popos one tummy in. Yeah, sometimes you're just like, no, I just know that no one else is going to do it any better, so let's just not bother. That goes that way. So I grew up, and my parents had a takeaway, and sweet and sour I can only have theirs. All others I don't find that nice. Like, I will have it, but I'm like, I think I prefer this. And it's just because it's what I'm used to, I guess, but it does kind of feel like, no, I can only ever have that one, which... Oh, wait, that's there. I've got all these pieces and I don't know where to put them. That's banana, so the banana's there. That is green grass. With... Oh, it's basket. So that is there somewhere. Right, let's fix the camera angle because... Oh god. Oh wait, it's because I tilted the phone. Oh god, I almost dropped the thing. It's fine. I'll fix the camera at some point. Right, I need to make progress. Decidedly a bit slow. Right, I'm going to start looking at doing the dog. Wait, I should start doing some flowers. Because that is an easy place to pick up time. While keeping the dog pieces in my hand. Where is this? I think it's there. Big Apple. Where's New York? Where is the Big Apple? Well, can't see that one. Okay, I'm just gonna grab pieces and try and put them in now. Because I feel like I'm running out of time, even though I'm not. Because once I get on my way, things pick up. Okay, there's some apples. They don't go there. That is somewhere here. I can't figure it out. Right, there are lots of pieces down here. I don't know where they all go. That's a basket of oranges. So that is around here. I think I've done this the wrong way around. That is that's there. These are banana. Oh, that's green. They go there. Huzzah! We have found pieces. Oh, it goes this way. That's very silly. It's fine, it's fine. Tomatoes. Oh, that's middle fruits. Right, this is the man. This goes there. This goes there. Right, the flowers are picking up. But not yet. That's the fruit in the middle. How are we doing on time? We're at 1 hour 10. I think the PB might not be... It might not be PBing. That's in the middle as well. Side basket is somewhere. Ah! Oh no, there's a lot of pieces left and I have no way of figuring out where they go. Okay, that's there though. Favourite Chinese takeaway meal? Ooh. Ooh, what would I definitely go for? I feel like something salt and chili. Because oh, it goes there. Oh my god. Right, we are progressing now because things are joining. Okay, that is very good. Happy with all of that, what just happened. Wow, I missed a lot. Hi boring, I'm Dad. Yeah, I think it's got to be salt and what is this? What is this piece? Oh god. That That goes there. I feel like I'm starting to panic about this getting done in the time. But the pieces are piecing together. Suddenly I see. I suppose the question is, do you prefer noodles or rice when ordering a Chinese? Oh, this goes over here. Right. That's the piece there. Okay, here's more red. I mean, I've helped my parents like come up with some like new dishes to kind of like keep things fresh. And one of the ones that I've put on the menu is honey and black pepper chicken, because that's something I used to have at university. I used to make at university. If you want something cooked fresh, ask them to remove something, so it must be fresh. That's actually very clever. Obviously, I'm going in with the mind of I've worked in my takeaway. I know that my parents cook it all fresh. Obviously, I'm not going to promote my parents' takeaway, but you know. Right, things are happening. We've made a good bit of progress. I'm going to move the camera forward because I seem to be working on that section now mostly. Oh, where's that piece? Oh god, it's there. Right, let's try and put all of those pieces in now, I think. Not all of them belong here, so that's an issue. That goes down there. That's there. That is now there. This bucket of things. Oh, I can't see it. Ah! Well, we're not doing that. Right, move on. Okay, I think it's time to... where's that piece? Oh, where's it go? What is that? Oh, it's the basket, right. I don't know what the time is. Let's have a look. 1:15. Okay, we've got 8 minutes to get the rest of the puzzle done. I don't think it's going to happen. But we'll give it a go. I still haven't figured out what this piece is. 123 Main Street. Very, very good, Neil. I'm going to assume it was unintended. But if it was planned all along, then hats off to you. Oh, that music has got drippy noises and dislike. I have no idea where that piece goes. Okay, the boy has got pieces there now. I can't work on the dog. I need to get everything else done. So let's get purple pieces. And obviously by purple pieces I mean fill in every other gap that you see. I don't know how I just did what I just did. Which is basically, a piece, I know where it goes. Right, there's another bin piece there. The cat goes there, I think. That's more blurry fruit. That's also more blurry fruit. That's dog. That is a piece there. That's ear. Oh. Okay, the issue is my hands are just not fast enough. I think that's another issue. Oh wait, does that all connect? Oh, it does. Brr. My parents' takeaway, we open at 4:45, but we close a bit earlier as well. But we also are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. Oh my god. What is the time? We're approaching the time. Okay, I think I have basically got every piece out that I need for what I can do. I keep finding pieces, and I know that I'm filling them in off camera, but I'm sure we can cope. Bet you guys get busy on holidays. Oh yeah, Christmas Eve is a big day for Chinese takeaway orders. Right, I don't know what that is, so we're putting it there. Oh, where does that go? Oh, I don't know where it goes. I don't like that. I hate that for me. Oh god. What is that? That's boy hands. That's man's head. Oh yeah, definitely all hands on deck on Christmas Eve, New Year's Day. Chinese New Year, it depends. I suppose. Right, we're getting close. So I now know those will go there. That's a bit of green bucket, which goes that way. Right, let's work on these. So that's the bag, goes there. That is something. That's her hand. Which, oh no, that's his hand, which is like down there somewhere. That's the piece there. that piece does not go there. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That goes there. That goes there. What is that? Oh, I don't know. I think it's just me that's stressed from the puzzle. Why does the boy have green? I don't understand. Okay, that's all of that done, but it's not everything, so this is bad. I can't see cucumbers anywhere. Oh wait, they're her shoes. Whoops. I thought her shoes were cucumbers. And Hannah, if you want to quote that, go ahead. Oh no. Oh no. Right. The dog is going to be difficult to do. Because I don't know where the pieces go. Ah! Wait, that's got light green. Where's light green? Up there. How'd you get started into streaming? Because I want to start, but it's just streaming for hours to one viewer. I mean, I had some help with. I had. Oh, what's the song? I got by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, but basically, if you not like force, but politely ask people, can you come to my stream? And then just kind of like spread the word, really. Promote yourself where you can. So yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have be part of online communities where they help. That's it, they help. But yeah, definitely, ask people to come if they can. But also just get into other streams, because then, some people might want to go check. Oh no, where's that go? I haven't decided. Check you out as well. So yeah, it's all just kind of getting yourself out there, really. Would be my advice. Right, where does this dog go? I don't get it. Oh, the dog is higher than I thought. Oh, well. I swear I have this problem every time I do the dog. I don't know where it goes. Oh, the boy holds the apple. Oh my god. I'm so silly. I'm a silly Billy. Basket. Can't see the basket. Do I have any other socials like Discord? I've got Instagram. I've got where's that piece going? I've got YouTube. The tubes. What did I call it that? But currently, where's the dog? The Discord is not open. So it's a work in progress on getting it open. That doesn't go there. I don't like how we suddenly just paused all progress. That doesn't go there. The tubes, TM. This is a good chance to say if you're not following my YouTube. No. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, then the video would have come out about... what's the time? About over an hour ago. I don't know what it is. I think it's the last Stardust stream. Right, given that I'm not going to beat the speedrun time, I might as well just, you know, take my time. So, note to self, sort pieces out earlier for the next run. Because I could do so much better than what I've done. Wait, that doesn't go there. That doesn't go there either. Like, I should have done all of these like green bits, and I left it. It's fine. This is the warm-up. Oh, obviously everyone starts with a 500-piece puzzle for the warm-up. Right, that's the hands. That's not his hands. That's his hands. There's two sets of hands. Arm. And a leg. No, that's not funny. The real test is doing a 5,000 piece puzzle in the same time frame. I might need to practice for that one, you know. I'll tell you what would also help is if I looked at the puzzle while doing the pieces near the beginning, rather than being smug and being like, no, I don't need to look at the puzzle. Who would want to do that? It's fine. All the pieces are just going in, he says. Ah! How do you even practice for a puzzle? No idea. That's why I would never enter a puzzle competition. I mean, there's also the duo puzzle competition, which I could not do. No one else can do the puzzle with me. Like, you might think, oh yeah, Andrew and Hannah doing a puzzle together, that would be an amazing idea. I think it would be a terrible idea. No offense, Hannah. But because they'd be like, no, I want to do this. And it'd be very chaotic. Okay, I'm glad you agree. Because we've never had that conversation before. I mean, I'd be more like, how do you want to do it? And then we'll do it your way. And then I would obviously then deviate from the plan. But like, no, I don't want to look at the puzzle. I'll do it this way. Yeah, we are the same person, but we can't do a puzzle together. Competitively. Okay, I'm nearly done though. But it's taken me longer than I thought. Right, fruit. Still haven't found where this fruit goes. Oh my god, that piece doesn't go there. Oh my god. That explains so much. Well then. Oh my god. It's fine, we don't make the same mistake next time. It's like the time when I dropped a piece on the floor and then we had to spend 3 minutes finding it. Right, my eyes are now glazing over. I can't see the gaps. Oh, there's pieces. Also, don't hide pieces under where you're doing the puzzle. Oh my god. And that is time. I think that's 1 hour 33. But we have no idea what time the edge split is and everything else is. It's fine. I also took a break in between to go get a tissue. So... Hi time, I'm dead. Oh my god. Right, I definitely need to remember to drink more of the tea during the puzzle. But here we have the finished puzzle. There's the boy. There's the dog. There's the man and his carrots. There's the boy and his presumably grandma buying fruit. There's the creepy man. And then there are the blurry flowers. There's my rhubarb. There are the grapes. Do people actually hang grapes up like this? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay, let's now put the puzzle on that camera. Oh god, that's a terrible position for my phone. Right. Okay, let's leave it on the dog.